What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Reforged Mafia. My name is Lucky Asar. I'll be your host today, and I have a 3v2 uh, attack defense city siege battle type thing at Hobbington. It's not really like a siege, but it's more of a city map, but it's in the siege category. But yeah, we got Dale and Mirkwood defending, and we got Mordor, Harad, and Umbar on the far side attacking. So we will go through the army comps really fast, and then we'll get to the battle. So hopefully it's a good one for you guys. We have Eclipse commanding Dale. He is bringing some Earls, and which are a good. Uh, I guess they're higher defense than they are attack. He's got two of these guys. Yeah, Earls of Esgaroth. And then we got Lake Town Spearmen, which are the lower tier, lower mid tier-ish spearmen for Dale. And then we got the Pike. So Dale's Pikes are very good, and it's a focus point on what Dale likes to do. Dale likes to get you in a pike line. Then they have nice missile units to counter that. And then Dalian Spearmen. So the higher tier, or higher, they're not like high tier, but better than the Lake Town Spearmen. He's got Lake Town Bowmen. He's got two units of Lake Town Bowmen, and then we have the Black Slayer Dragon Knights, which they have a bow. So I think, I forget the other Dragon Knight unit. I think it's for Arthedain. They have jabs. I guess these guys got bows. Very elite unit they got. Dalian Marksman, so higher tier than the Lake Town Bowman, and he's got a ton of spears. Um, Here we go, Barding Herd. You get your money's worth out of these guys. Even if you don't always use them correctly, you still pretty much get your money's worth. They are AP and a halberd line, but they are I don't know. I like them better than regular halberds, to be honest. And then Swordmasters, higher tier, but then another Earls of Esgaroth. So I mean they're like uh, what is these marksmen? Yeah, pardon marksmen. And yeah, it looks like they brought quite a bit of. I think the cash pool it had to be bigger than 13,000. So we'll see. But they didn't bring any calves, so maybe that's where their cash went, and they got a catapult as well. So yeah, Mirkwood. This is commanded by Thies Dees. Just kidding. Thick Dick. He is commanding Mirkwood. He's got some Hiri Lang, some heavy infantry. He's got some Hiri Pang. Then oh god, Ear Arthwain Nanwith. Whatever. Very elite unit that the elves can bring. Some Hirioth. Yeah, so you got two units of these guys. The sword and board units, what are these guys? Hiri Lang are the two-handed swordsmen, and the Hiri Oth are, I think that's how you pronounce it, are the sword and board unit. Then the Hiri Ek are the spear and board unit. So they have shields as well, some more Hiri Oth. Hiri Lang, so he's got another two-handed sword unit. So man, pack in a punch on the more elite infantry. Hiri Pang on the top, and then he's got some, oh gosh, Aradian Amanlek, whatever. The most elite unit for bowmen, I guess that you can get for the elves. I don't know how to pronounce that name. And then some Thiranitar, the hybrid slash bow unit. I think they might pull out two axes and they're done with bows, or they might just be swords. Man, I'm thinking of the other one. And then some Nanwaith cavalry, the elite unit that you can get for the cav. And he might have some hidden units in here. Comparing to what all this elite stuff, I think the cash pool is pretty big. We're gonna pause it real fast because Umbar is getting here in a matter of seconds. So Umbar is commanded by Frodo. He's going to be bringing some Belagear footmen. So you can get your money's worth out of these footmen. They're pretty good. They hold up really well. And Corsair Savages, so he's packing the AP in the front lines though, so they're just gonna get ripped against the elves. More Belagear footmen, some Corsair crossbows. So these savages might get lucky if the elves try to trigger these crossbows first. So Corsair pikemen. Man, all these units out here are pretty much unshielded except the Belagear footmen, so they're gonna get ripped. Corsair Blackguards, very good jab unit. Casimir's Legion, used to be Casimir's Chosen. He's got 2 units of those and some Harbingers of Castamir. The elite unit, 2-handed sword unit that you can get. Look at those helmets. I wish I could get down on their level. I can't see them that close. Some Naru Royal Guard, the bow slash spear unit. What is back here? Mercenary Cavalry, just in case. Not the best, but I guess if you use them for cleanup work, they will serve the purpose. And let's see, new player commanding Harad. And he's going to be bringing some Haradrim Spearmen. I'm guessing these are the lower tier, yeah. So he's got a bunch of these guys. More Spearmen in the back. Southron Archers. Dismounted Serpent Guard. So pretty decent unit. I don't think they're as good as they used to be. But still, they serve a purpose. More Dismounted Serpent Guard. Muhad Beast Hunters. So the jab throwing unit. Trollman of Harad. He's got, I think that's still the same unit. Muha Berserkers. So there we go. Very good unit. If you use them right. Harad's not very armored for a lot of their units, except like the Serpent Guard and stuff. So you got to be careful with that. Serpent Guard Cavalry. Champions and Rat. So the elite unit that you can get for Harad as far as infantry goes. And then we got Southron Archers and Harad's Spearmen. So a lot of cheaper infantry. And I think that's due to the Champions in Norat and Berserkers and a couple cavalry and things like that. And then he just filled the rest with kind of like fodder stuff. Not necessarily fodder, but... and then we got Frodo, who's commanding Mordor. He's got some Orc Maulers. So nice little AP bonus to them. Yeah, so he's got 2 of those. And then he's coming over this hill in a hurry. Orc fodder all in this front line, which he should, because it's orc fodder and they need to die before anybody else does. He's got tons of orc halberds. So he's got 4, he's got the full contingent of orc halberds. He's got some mountain trolls. Hopefully he doesn't send those in right away, but he's got another unit of trolls back here. He's got the Nazgul, and he's got Olak Hai. So they got kind of a new model up look. Their teeth, you can actually see their nasty freaking teeth. Sauron's Will. He's got, how many units that? 2 Sauron's Will? And he's got the Black Legion, so awesome. He's got 2 of these, which if you can get 2, then always get 2. They can bust a hole through anything, and going against someone like Dale, who can have a strong pike line, it is perfect for it. Temple Executioners, so those would be good just to put up against any elites. And then Minas Morgul Bodyguard, another elite infantry unit. So, ooh, the catapult's coming in here hot. So we'll kick this up to 1 speed, but it's going to be quick, I imagine, so then we'll slow it back down, but we'll just see the opening of this. Ooh, he's going to have to be careful with that. That was a close one. Yeah, so Dale here shuffling big time. Getting their pikemen in line. Archers are already flinging over. And, yeah, it's a good initial setup by Dale here. Quick to go. I would not waste all this missile fire though on this fodder. It will break soon. The fodder won't be able to touch really these pikes and spears. So
our foe has lost control of the city.
What? Yeah, Umbar coming up here pretty fast, which they should, because they're already starting to take some casualties. The Corsair pikes. Not the worst target to go after. There's like these, oh man, these Abrzini Nardu Balrib, whatever. They are not the most elite. I don't think they're a most elite bow unit, but they are still really decent. The mercenary cavalry is coming around. And the elves here have already started to engage the Corsair savages. Maybe not let them get as lined up as Umbar would like to. And now the spears are coming down as well. So yeah, good call. And then we got some more Hiriek spearmen. Maybe gonna wrap around this side real fast. But yeah, where's that cav going? Kind of just out here. It's good they got that cav line right there. Ooh. So look at all these archers. Yeah, so the trolls, I think Dale might have had a misclick, which is a big no-no when you go up against Mordor and you have a catapult and you can be defensive. Yeah, he needs to pull his catapult crew out. But yeah, that good play by the Frodo. Sending in his trolls trying to wipe out that catapult, and there's 7 of them left, so they need to get these guys out. And they're really hammering these trolls with archer fire. But yeah, that was a good play by Mordor. Let's see what's going on over here. Harad starting to creep up on the elves. That's a nice little flank here by the new player, which he is not a new player. Here, we'll shoot. What am I pressing? We will freaking couldn't find the shift button. Yeah, so we'll make it half speed for right now because all sides are attacking, and it's just pretty nuts. These Belaguer footmen are getting picked apart right here by these Hiri Pang, and it's a good side angle as well, coming right in there. Their shield values aren't that inactive, but these Belaguer footmen are still getting fired at, which they're better targets to go after. Maybe like oh, something on the back here. I thought this was Umbar for a second, but no, it's the name I cannot pronounce. The Nanwith High Elven Infantry Unit, and they will crush these Belaguer footmen in a jiffy. So yeah, we'll head back over here for now. What's Mordor doing? Kind of just I don't know what that's all about. Harad should probably just sweep in at one time. And Mordor, when you rush, you rush, because now Dale has time to reorganize. But yeah, that was a good initial play there, though, by Mordor, taking out that catapult. They might still be able to save it. Catapult has 4. Man, so if they could rush in here, pull a catapult out, put it at the top of the hill, they might still be able to have a chance. Trolls over here, kind of flanking these spearmen. Yeah, maybe these earls need to just wrap around the side here. The more you can flank an orc unit, like in general, like an orc faction, the quicker you can rout them. And that's like some factions, like you could flank and it won't really matter too much, but orcs it matters a ton. You can shake them, you can break them, and it's much faster to break them than it is to kill them. So you might as well just try to break. But yeah, Harad here pushing up, really helping Umbar. And let's see what's going on up here. Sorry for the crazy camera angles. I'm just trying to capture everything. But yeah, elves are shooting back at the Umbar archers. Maybe trying to get these Kashmir's Legion, but I would go for the cheap stuff right now, because your elven infantry can hang with Umbar's infantry. So if you could knock off all this chap, like especially these dudes that have no shirts on, no armor, then you know your infantry would be in better shape to hang with their infantry. But you also have Harad pushing up, and elves are hanging on by 2 fronts. You might as well just try to commit these Hirioth, get them going somewhere. They're kind of getting picked apart with archers. Just sit them down. Harad here on this doorstep as well. Dale might be looking in a little better shape though. See, what's the percentage? 34 to 20, so the defense is really taking a hammer. Did they get that catapult out? Yeah, they did get the catapult out, so yeah, that'd be good to turn it around. Now the mountain trolls are gonna come from a rear charge. Hit these Dalian spearmen in the back. That's just bad. Yeah, they got these Barding Herd. They need to send these Barding Herd and Swords Master. Just commit everything, wipe out Mordor, then see what you got. Ooh, Serpent Guard getting in here. They're gonna end up breaking though. Blacksod Dragon Slayers. I think they're out of ammunition, so that would be awesome for them to go in there and just wreck some more on heavy maulers. So we'll see what they do, but the Barding Herd would be a better matchup, and you want to save these guys for something good. Yeah, getting in here. It says victory is a distinct possibility for the heavy maulers going against the Earls, but I guess that's because they are way outnumbered. There's really nothing here in the middle. Yeah, and I know that the archers are trying to break them. They're wavering already, but it still says victory. They're shaking. Yeah, I'd get these black shots in here somewhere. Otherwise, they're gonna get new player sees that, he's gonna pick these guys apart. Ooh, Muhad Beast Hunters. Are they gonna get a free shot? That's what you don't want. Yeah, that's bad. Barding Herd though, getting in here with the Sword Masters, gonna clean up these heavy maulers. So that'd be good for Dale. What is going on the other side? The elves have finally committed their reserves. They got a reserve unit of Barding Herd back here. So they're gonna try to wipe out these archers real fast. It'd be awesome if they could wrap around. Let's see. I don't know. Harad's the cheap spearmen are breaking. The Haradrim spearmen. They are breaking against the elves. Oh, I didn't see these guys. The Elven Jabs, the name I cannot pronounce. They will do well and clean up these Serpent Guard, which they are already wavering. And that's because they're surrounded by Hiriarth and a bunch of other freaking units. So yeah, that is good for the elves. It's I'm rooting for the defense. We want a defense victory, because on Hobbiton it is really tough. I mean, you got to play it pretty almost perfect to win. Casimir's Legion though, coming up here with only 23, maybe gonna try to stop these Hiri Pang, but they're already out of ammunition, and then if they hit, they're gonna get chewed up. Ooh, and I don't think they want to pick apart this one. Commit them. There we go. Just trapped them. So they'll break in a matter of like 20 seconds, which is good. Well, I don't know about 20 seconds, but they'll break. But then they have a whole another legion unit of Casimir's Legion to face, and awesome flanking maneuver by the Barding Herd. They're gonna have to be careful though, because this is when you're playing against the Barding Herd. This is what you want a halberd unit to do: stay out here in the open, where there's really not a lot of cover, and just pick them apart, because you know they have a shield value. It's on their back, so. But yeah, they're gonna chew those crossbows up. And good job here by the elves, cleaning up this side, flanking around. It looks like Harad has a couple units left, but it's really nothing to worry about. So I think they're like, forget it. Percentage though, 62 to 48. So Dale's really taking a hit. The elves are really gonna have to clean up their side of the battle, take what's ever left, and then shoot on over to the other side. So yeah, it looks like Dale's just down the archers right now. But they do have some, oh, let's see, they got some sword masters in here. There's only 14 of them left. But they have these earls down here. They have another unit of earls down here. I'd either pull them back or commit them. They're just gonna get ripped apart by these archers. Got a Barding Herd unit that needs to go up top. Dalian Marksman. A lot of archers, and this there wasn't a lot of time to get all those volleys off, which they are still shooting, but yeah, just not enough time. And the catapult thing was kind of a bummer. But yeah, I got the Barding Marksman in here, which they are a defense type archer unit. They have higher defense with their armor and their shield value, but they are way outnumbered. And now Harad, you can see, is moving in. Gonna try to pull back these marksmen, save what's left of them. These pikes, they are broken, or the spear unit. These Blackshot Dragon Slayers, I don't think have gotten any work done. Oh, that could have been a good charge. I don't know. Maybe he didn't like it, but they need to be committed somewhere. Harad coming in here, trying to slow down these Earls.
Our enemy is in control of the city.
At this point, Harad kind of just did a piecemeal type thing. I would send in all this, try to crush these trollmen, and then just keep going with it. There's not really a whole lot here to matter, but now Dale is pulling back everything. So yeah, we got the Orc Maulers pursuing. These Barding Marksmen are going to be sacrificed here. Sad times. And yeah, they're broken, so they might come back. There's 46. See, I don't know what the elves are doing, but they need to pull back everything. They got these really good units right here that could take a lot of casualties with them, and they need to pull them all back.
They have lost half their men.
I wouldn't worry about going after a couple units. Especially like what are these Naru Guard and the Heartbringers? Let them come to you. You have bigger fish to fry. With the Mordor army about to take the town center. But it's good though. That's a good use of fire arrows. A little bit of fire arrows at this point can go a long ways. Not at the beginning though, but at the a crucial point when you need people to break. And at this point, I would try to get everybody committed as I could. These units are just kind of standing around. Maybe he's trying to rest them though. But yeah, I would just try to commit everything. That's a good use of arrows. That was a good job by Eclipse saving his archer units, and that is a really good angle. It's a perfect angle. I'd flood that with fire arrows. What's this unit up here? Some halberds. It's a serpent guard. It's only 5 of them. Yeah, maybe Frodo's wanting them to rest before the final shebang, but then they still have these temple executioners here that are gonna execute somebody. I don't know. I'd be careful who I send up against them. Yeah, that's it's the final stand, I guess. The percentage, though, oh my goodness, I thought this was going to be a complete blowout. But it is 77 to 72. And the defenders are coming back. If they can take care of these trolls, which they are bloodied up, these Olag High, they are bloodied up. They might start dropping soon. They're in here with the elite units and the Barding Herd, which will drop these dudes. And what else is Dale doing? So I think Dale and the elves have this side, unless they decide to send in these champions, which that means the elves can send in another unit. So I think they got this side under control. And this side with the town center being right here, that's a good flank by those bowmen.
The enemy general is dead. We have sent the idiot to hell.
Was that the orc general? Oh no, that was the I think that was the commanding general or defender general. Maybe Dale's? Yeah, the Olakai are dropping.
Slain by the enemy.
There goes Mordor's general. So that's a big hit. It's not that big of a hit for the Dalian player, but for Mordor, that is a big one. Yeah, it's good flank right here. Even though they're just bowmen, it is something. Especially with these Nanwaith here, they could take all this. So that you want those guys to break. These pikemen aren't coming back. But now the champion, or no, those are demons. I didn't see these demons in here. Not as good as what they used to be. They used to be pretty elite. I'd say like they used to be one of my favorite units, but they took a big hit. Not in a bad way. It's just a more leveled way to make the game more fair, I guess. But yeah, they used to be pretty good in melee as well. But now they're still pretty good. I'll just shut up. Now the champions are coming in here, and if they're not careful, they are gonna end up breaking these dudes. So yeah, is there anything else to send in? I didn't see these guys. What were these dudes? Dulaping Imidir? However you say that? I guess that is the other hybrid unit. Going up against the Nazgul? That ain't gonna happen. I don't think. What is this? I don't think they have anything else. Oh, that's what they need right here. So, I guess they spent way too much time chasing these Royal Guard and the Heartbringers, but I guess they killed them. Huh. That's something. So now they just got 35 of them left, but they are pretty heavy duty. I think they are AP with their 2-handed axes, so that's what they need. Ooh, so, and then some Hiri Pang, which they aren't like the best infantry, but for right now, you might as well consider them the best because that's all they got. Which is going to be good. Line them up and just shoot them down because these Lake Town bowmen are wavering, and that's good. Surround Harad. Let's see what's the percentage is. 86 to 89. So the defenders are winning. That is awesome. And then I totally forgot about the Elvish Cav in here, which could be getting some good shots off, and I totally have missed it. That is good though. Getting out these Hashari Stalkers, taking them down. You want these guys off the field. I'd pull them out though. You only got 8 cav, and you need every bit of it. So, yeah, 35. That's not enough to just sit there and. It's too much to sit there and just try to deal with them, especially with the Southron archers. Get those guys out. That's I would just go way around. Pull these guys out. Yeah, now you got 8 cav. 6 cav left. That charge didn't even do anything. Yeah, pull them out. Let's see. That elite elven unit coming in here with their 200 axes. That's good to go up against the Black Legion with their thick shields. Maybe those axes can be put to work. Let's see what's going on up here. Dismount Serpent Guard. So that's 36 going up against 39. I don't think. Well, the Nazgul are there. That is going to be a tough unit to take out for any defender. And there's still 9 of them.
Our foe has lost control of the city.
But yeah, these Serpent Guard will lose. There's still 33 of these elite elven units. The Nanwaith. Or Nanwaith? I need a thesaurus. Yeah, so these guys could help take out the Nazgul, but those that Hiri Pang ain't gonna do it. So we'll see how it goes. Dale fighting till the end, taking out these executioners. That is another heavy duty unit right there that I don't know if the defenders will have enough in the tank. Then these champions of Nurat or Nefaret. Yeah, there's just a lot of elites left on the attacking side, They got a unit of Sauron's Will back here that hasn't even committed yet. But the percentage is 92 to 96. Oh no, what am I talking about? I'm such an idiot, guys. I thought the replay was sent in by a defender. No, it is. The defenders are 96, the attackers are 92. So I was like, wait a minute. How is you got a Nazgul unit and 3 elite units, and there's still says 96 of them are dead? Yeah. So it looks like the attackers have got this in the bag, because now it's time for wrapping the package, surrounding the units, and the Nazgul. Jeez. You put those in anything and they just will destroy it. Like anything they touch. Destroy. And then they got these halberds back here that aren't even fighting. Huh.
Praise to our Lord. Our men have slain the enemy general.
There goes the elvish cow. The moose. Just flops on the ground. Yeah, so I mean that was pretty good. So yeah, pretty much the majority of the time the defenders were winning then. But I swear this replay was sent to me by a defender, but I guess I cannot read. Yeah, so it's pretty close though for Hobbington. I mean, if you get in within 10% on Hobbington, I mean you did good. So I mean you didn't do it like perfect, but you did good. So pound the back to the defenders, because Hobbington's a tough one. I mean, Hobbington you spawn right there. There's no wall. You just rush in. So if you bring if you go too archer heavy on Hobbington, it can kind of hurt you, because there's not really a place to you can't like guard this whole place. You can always go around. Someone can get into your archers. So yeah, I would say like maybe Dale might have brought a little bit too much archers. I think they brought like 6. I would have maybe just brought 4. Tried to keep them healthy, because you saw that a lot of them didn't even get their shots off. So yeah, we'll fast forward it here, and because that's pretty much game. So yeah, 93 to 100. So good job to the defenders and the attackers. I know Umbar got hit pretty hard. They had to go uphill against the elves. But yeah, that was hard. Mortar though, doing really well. Coming over that hill, took out the catapult, which was a must, because you don't want fireballs start hitting your orc army and then they just start breaking. Hurrah doing well as well, doing good as well. So supporting each side pretty much. That's what Hurrah did, kind of supported each side. The Elvish player doing good, getting almost 3,000 kills. And Dale had a tough assignment. Got their catapult taken away, like right at the beginning by a troll unit. So, but still really good. We'll see. This was sent in to us by Umbar. So the kills are not gonna be what they should. They went up against Mirkwood, which is tough on a defense map. But yeah, Casimir's Legion all get 93. So I guess as a standard, you should get 93 at least. Beliar Footmen doing well, especially since they were in the front lines. One of them getting 152 against the elves. So that's a lot. Pikemen not doing too bad. And then the Corsair Savages with their AP and how cheap they are, they did good. So yeah, that was a good game. So I appreciate you guys for watching, and I will see you next time.